So Kim comes into my class a few years ago, and she's hard knocks. And then she comes into class, pretty fierce attitude. I'm not so sure she's going to show up after the second day, because I didn't know anything, according to her. You know, everything I said, she questioned. She looked at me at one point. I thought I was going to get beat up. I wasn't really sure. So, but she ends up being one of my strongest students. So she has quite a story to tell. She stayed the course of the 2 weeks, and now she's a sort of never mind. She's great. She comes back. She has something to share with you today, so I just want to introduce Kim, and hopefully you'll enjoy her story as much as I have.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's great to come in here and support such a program such as New Choices. It's so great to see the students, and you guys see how great everyone looks, and you see all of us with the ribbons. But man, if you only would have seen us when we first walked into class at our most brokest moments of our lives. My story is pretty unique, as she said. Growing up, very dysfunctional family. My father was on drugs. My mother worked very hard to support 5 kids. We went through it. Eventually, as I grew older, I learned the streets. That is all that I knew. Our family raised us, not my mother, but my father's side had raised us to sell drugs by the time we were 14. By the time I was 15 to 16, I was already an alcoholic and on drugs. By the time I was 19, I was already incarcerated twice, and the second time that I was incarcerated, I was pregnant with my son. At that moment, I knew that I needed to change my life around and that I did not want to live that way any longer. It was definitely not an easy road at all. But going into New Choices, like she said, I really didn't know if I was going to make it. She didn't know anything, like she said. There was no way that she could tell me anything different than what I had already learned in life, what the streets had already taught me, what the world had already presented to me. There was no trust in anyone. But working with Trish and going through New Choices, it had allowed me to see beyond what I had knew. It gave me new eyes to be able to see that I was somebody. I had a voice. There was hope for me. There was something out there that I could do and that I can do and that I will do. And that is exactly what I decided to strive for in my life. Today, I am in school for psychology. I work at Washington Elementary. I work at George Washington Elementary School. That's right, Amanda, let's go. And for a while, it was a struggle for me. I knew that these kids, I would walk in and I see me all over again. And I would struggle going home because I was like I was carrying that whenever I went home. And I wanted to save each and every one until I got revelation and I realized that God had took me back to the place where I was broken so that I can be a change to someone else. And today I'm able to do that. Today I'm able to go in and allow these kids to, I'm able to love them past what they know. These kids come in so broken. They come in not realizing what there is out there. I can sometimes ask the first or second grader, what do you want to be when you get older? And it breaks my heart when they say nothing. Because all they see, their role models, is just another statistic. Their parents are in jail. Their parents are just living off the system. There's nothing new out there. There's nothing more than what they know. And I remember when I was that student, not knowing that there was anything else better. And so I come here today because I really want to thank everybody for what you have invested into New Choices. It's because of you and because of what Trish has put out that has allowed me to get to where I am today. And I'm grateful for that. If it's one thing, if you don't remember anything that I said tonight, I ask that you leave with this. Right now, I just want everybody to grab it. Let me see you grab it. Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. That's right. I want you to grab it. Because at one point in time, I'm sure that everyone in this room has sat down and thought I would love to change this world. If there's something that I can do, I wish there was something I could do that could change this entire world in one day. And of course, it is impossible. But one thing that I can say is, as you invest into a program such as New Choices, and as you support us coming in and going out, excuse me. As you support us coming in and going out, investing into this program allows you to change this world one class at a time. And so I encourage you to continue that. Continue to live this on, because it's through your attendance here, through your giving, that is what's changing this world, whether you believe it or not. And if you have never invested into it, I encourage you to try it today. Let me be the testimony that shows you that this program is worth it. This program can change this world. It has and it will. And it's not making such a huge impact as you may not see it. But it is changing. Because not only is it us preparing us for our lives, but it's allowing us to go back out confidently, wanting to change other people. So I thank you for all being here today. I thank you for having me. Stay encouraged and enjoy the night.